Based on the data you submitted, we have learned the following. Cassandra Watergate, she has been criminally charged with the injury of a police officer at a past protest. She's an artist. Former criminal case may have been closed to an illegal intervention by her parents. In a relationship with her lawyer. Seems to have undergone a radical change after she joined the activist group. Collected data shows a potentially dangerous personality. More thorough investigation by law enforcement is suggested. And she admitted to injuring the police officer. An arrest has been made. Cool. So, I should have looked at this at the end of the last episode because I didn't realize that it was going to show us like summaries at the end of the day like that. So I'll be mindful of that in the future. But anyhow, let's go on to the next day. A place where there is no darkness. I like it. It's deep. Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we get started right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. Thank you. My superiors agree with me. Based on the information you have already extracted, the activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. It seems that this Goldfells is an important member of Thought, so we now have clearance to consider them as a target person. Now that Goldfells is a target person, there may be new data chunks available in documents you have already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck your sources. Okay. So, we're on to Goldfells. Let's see. Okay, so I remember there was this. So we have a picture for him. Last login, registered since this. Not important. Let me see. Is there anything that she said about this in here? I don't think so. Something in here though. There's a German folk song called "The Thoughts Are Free." Ah, that's what was in the notes. The letter. We are right, it seems. And oh no, that just goes back to that. So, okay, let's go on here. When I was still young, long before I immigrated to the nation in 1993, so he's an immigrant, I believe this to be a universal truth that there are an immigrant. I just said that. That there are no borders for thoughts, no rules for what is. We're not allowed to be a thought. This is not because I thought people should be so tolerant, not at all. Instead, I simply held it dear that nobody except for ourselves really knows what is going on in our heads until we choose to reveal it. Sure. When I think of the increasingly aggressive operations of the surveillance machinery in the nation, I truly fear the answer to the question. That is why I created this blog. I want to encourage alternatives to the total control and safety bigotry of this digital world. Okay. Sure. The Thought, an activist group with the same name as this blog. If Goldfells is the one who created the blog, perhaps he founded or even was the leader of the activist group. I mean, that makes sense. Interesting name, by the way. Stumbled upon your blog is some truth you tell here. The web was born with a sense of influence, yada yada yada. Nothing important. Okay, headlines. Connection between Bonton bombings event. Attacks against Stellingen University and Bonton Freedom Plaza are connected. I mean, that seems pretty conclusive. Timelines, Rosen, utilizing the existence of infrastructure. Nothing important here. Heavy rainstorms. I doubt there's going to be anything important here, but you never know. Where was this? Yeah. Thought maybe that right there would be a data chunk we could throw in here. Entry 8. Thought must change direction. Okay. I thoroughly believed we were able to capture minds. If only we could garner attention on thought as a group and what we stand for. It seems my ambition was once again too much. After 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza, mentioned thought held 3 demonstrations, recruited 2 students. I feel obliged to ask myself where 3 demonstrations more interesting might be that 2 students seem to be involved. Where was that now here? What has been sacrificed along the way? In short, we are true to the initial goal that formed the group. Frankly and sadly, the answer to the letter is a resounding no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred towards those we thought to do us wrong. Thoughts are free, but that does in no way mean that they can attack and do whatever they wish. Instead of blaming others, I now see my high aims might well be the cause for all of the events of the past months. More than anyone else have thought, I feel responsible. Reacts with hatred and anger about troubled past of thought, hinted at a troubled past of thought. Feels responsible for troubled past of thought, hinted at a troubled past of thought. As a consequence, I will halt my active engagement in this group. I firmly believe it shall be for the better of everyone involved, especially my students from Stelligen. Yours sincerely, Goldfells. Okay, so he's resigned. Whatever active engagement means, still an interesting fact. Lecturer at the university. Okay, so he's a professor. I assume lecturer is the same as professor, right? What now? Stelligen? The same Stelligen where a bomb just exploded? You know what I think about coincidences? I won't repeat it. Good. So far, the evidence suggests that Goldfells was a prominent lecturer at Stelligen and some of his students became involved in thought. Did he, recruit them for his cause? We need to identify these students, see who else is involved with the group. Okay. So, of these 2, I feel like this down here. He feels responsible, and that's why he's abandoned the group, or at least resigned, or whatever you want to call it. A troubled past, we will have to get to the bottom of this. Agree. Oh, there's an update here. Huh. The suspect was arrested in her flat. She willingly opened the door and cooperated with the arresting officer after having the warrant announced and her rights read to her. Wonder why all this was redacted, though. Suppose it doesn't matter at this point. Okay, let's see what's up with the listener. Sorry, buddy, we're in jail. Sorry about last night. I really should have come over, but I was too busy cheating. It's just that this client is massively influential and could bring a whole lot of exposure to the office. She has green hair. Been trying to get a meeting for months and it went rather well, so here's hoping. Found him such a stupid old man who just talks about his job too much. I'm sorry, it's just such a big part of my life. Hello? You still upset? No, she's in jail. Can you at least answer me? If you don't, I'll start to worry. You know what I'm like. That seems rather ominous. Memorial. Knowledge, science, wisdom, and sometimes all remain silence. Yesterday evenings, an explosive device went off at Stelligen campus, killing a Stelligen student as well as a lecturer. This is an unspeakable tragedy. A lecturer was killed. Who was it? Stelligen President Hopkins said during the press conference that this is why I've decided to suspend all educational services at the university till further notice. Therefore, Stelligen campus will remain closed at least for the rest of this week. No educational courses or events taking place. Okay, so interesting. So he resigns, bomb goes off here, and a student and a lecturer, which he is, was killed. Interesting. Okay. First suspect in connection with the assaults arrested. Woman arrested in connection with recent attacks in Bonton. A couple of minutes ago, the Bonton Police Department reported that an arrest in connection with the recent bombings in the capital has been made. A young woman has been brought into custody thanks to investigation efforts of a special task force. That's us! Home. Oh. Courses. No, this course is currently unavailable due to Representative Professor A. Goldfels having retired. Interesting. Being a luminary in his profession, Abraham Goldfels. So we have a full name here. Abraham it is. Well done. Gladly accepted the offered professorship in the field of media ethics at Stellingen, from which he sadly retired in fall of 2016. Okay. Did you notice the bombing locations seem to be closely connected to Thought? There could be a pattern emerging. Thought has held 3 demonstrations, yet there have only been 2 bombings, which might imply, well, it's definitely a shot in the dark, but we absolutely need to do everything we can to prevent another attack. Take a close look at the past of each member of Thought, find out the locations of all demos they have held that might yield a hint. Okay. Previously, Professor Goldfels has held a position as a journalist at Der Reporter, one of the most renowned German daily newspapers. And was also a chairman of the Global Media Ethics Congress. In his works, Professor Goldfels, chairman of an ethical congress, just the average run-of-the-mill terrorist trait. Goldfels never relents to emphasize the importance of privacy of our public interests. The thoughts are free, a modern time declaration of independence towards mass surveillance. Well, what do you say to that? He literally wrote the book. It sure looks like it. Wow, that's a whole lot of information about this Goldfels, yet only one other page could be indexed. Very strange indeed. I think the next course of action should be to look for other people of this thought group, like the students he mentioned. I'm still wondering, though, because a lecturer died, former lecturer, students he recruited. I kind of wonder if that's what we're going to find out, that students were, that one of his kids was killed and him was killed in the recent bombing. Let's see. Captain Davenport, Crawford James. Aha. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. So Julie, friend to one, what's her face, Cassie. Seen this name before, haven't we? We sure have. She was friends with Miss Watergate. Now it also appears that she was a student of Abraham Goldfels. I think that's enough to warrant a report. Give me a few minutes. All right, we have authorization to investigate Miss Carrington. Cool. Hold on, we're not done here. And O'Donnell Harrison. Harrison O'Donnell. Yes, we've seen that name connected to Miss Watergate. I'll report this right away. We have been authorized to consider Harrison O'Donnell a target person. Now there's some more work for you. Congrats. Great. Harrison and Juliet. Those must be Abraham Goldfell's students within thought. Well done. Great, great. Let's see. Suppose maybe we should just take a look in here anyway. Okay, nothing there. And why not? We'll take another look in here. Nope. Okay, no. All right, so there's nothing more about Abraham and the other ones. Okay, let's see. Notable alum. Oh. We still can't get a picture for him, huh? Okay, Juliet. Let's jump over here to you. Gotta get yourself a picture up here. PR assistant at Rosentech. Good, good. Have ourselves a birthday. Birthday. Okay, we have a location. Interests: guitar, singing, books, and board games. Cassandra Watergate posted on March 4th. And actually danced and I got proof. Ah, very funny. Oh. You know I'm not so keen on going out late at night. Dislikes going out, huh? But it's okay, I fully understand you. I think I will then spend the evening in bed, watch movies, and eat a hell of a lot of muffins out of frustrations. Alright, you win. I'll be there in half an hour. That torture and cruelty by my friend. Now, where is Amnesty International when you actually need them? Okay. Friends? Torture? Is that correct? What? Wow. This only underlines her assessments as potentially dangerous from yesterday. Wait, did I miss something? Exposed for everyone to see. Okay, well, what must I do to get one of those? I'm prepared for the worst. Need someone to come along. Oh, so it's about eating muffins. Famous nightlife. You got MSG. Cassie, I need a recipe for our message. Now you're supposed to go out late at night. That's okay. Yeah, okay, so no, it's nothing. We are the Carringtons. Jonathan and Esther Carrington. This must be mom and dad. Anything of interest here? There we go. Okay. So we got a favorite color. Favorite food? Sure. Okay, I like a joke as much as the next person, but her favorite color? Do you really think that is pertinent information right now? I mean, maybe. Active bomb threat right now. Could you please focus on the... Okay, sorry. Let's see. Since the nestling family of the showed unexpected parents to Jonathan and Esther. Learn to play the guitar. Even develop the... What was that all about? Oh. Play the guitar. She decided to end her band career once she was single again and focus on her studies at media economy. She's... Okay, well... I don't see a conflict, so she's single, sort of. Her studies of media economy at Stellingen University. Okay, well, that's what the professor was talking about. Oh, this is a more exact date. Listener. Who's talking? She's talking to you in prison? Did you let old blue hair out? Let's see. Gave access to her chat account to Joseph Langley. Hold on. Okay. Not too uncommon in a relationship, isn't it? I mean, it still could be important. Shut up. Hi, Josh. Didn't know you had access to Cassie's account. You too. Julia, have you seen Cassandra since you spoke to her last night? She seemed quite upset about the whole Freedom Plaza thing and something else we shouldn't talk about. Or she wouldn't talk about. Then there was someone at the door. She never came back after she answered it. Supposed to meet for dinner, but I had an unexpected meeting with a client. Cheating? She wasn't exactly happy about the change of plans. She quit the chat and that was it. I haven't heard from her since. In that case, I think she's probably at home stewing away. Just tried that. She did give me a key to her flat 2 months ago, but no Cassie. Also, her PC was still on. I guess calling her didn't work either. Tried, no answer. Hate myself right now. Did you set your number to private? Otherwise, she's probably just avoiding you. Private is my default setting. After all, I am a lawyer. Okay. Where is you? Wrong profile. Well, she's not a lawyer, so I think you shouldn't worry too much. It's probably nothing. When Cassie's mad, she usually ghosts and wanders around the city. She does get a bit fiery sometimes. We had an argument once, and well, guess what happened? She ignored me. See, this is why I wanted to talk to you. I feel like sometimes you know her better than I do, and I'm her goddamn boyfriend. Oh, I doubt that somehow. I mean, you two were in this thought group together, right? You both went to Freedom Plaza protest. Did you now? And so I thought maybe you'd know other places that could be important for her, or the two of you, where she could be at. Spill it! I'm sorry, Freedom Plaza was organized by Thought. Yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. I don't know much else. Interesting. Planned this protest that went completely awry. Doesn't sound like a very good planning to me. Maybe it didn't go awry at all. Maybe it went down exactly as he had in mind. So that Freedom Plaza demonstration was one of the Thought's protests. Not immensely surprising. One down, 2 more protest locations to go. Wish I could help, but honestly I just don't have a clue. Thanks anyway. Don't mention it. Text you if she turns up. Great. Okay. Juliet. There's something new out here, it seems. Where's the thing I missed? There we are. Which drives me outright mad. Even though Cassandra and I just got to know each other at the protest at Freedom Plaza, she stood up for me regardless. This woman is a heroine, not a terrorist. Go Cassie. Oh, whoops. Very, very interesting. Oh, what was this? If one pisses off the government, one must expect them to respond accordingly. Action causes reaction. That simple-mindedness rolls eyes. Also, this doesn't sound like the Juliet I know. You wouldn't even accept the duty of being the class representative when you were appointed. How come you care so much about politics now? I'm not surprised you stand up for your beliefs. Underneath you're a strong one, but activism, attending demonstrations, is that still you? Huh. So she recently started getting into this. First Miss Watergate and now hers. There's some sort of brainwashing going on. I mean, that's kind of a strong word to use here, but I mean, it does kind of sound like it. I'm gonna wait to get on to him in just a second. Rosen. Who the hell is Victor Rosen? The 10 Commandments? Okay. Following the 6th Amendment, Rosenthal, we rely heavily on communication and collaboration with you. I'd like you to call us directly so we can easily discuss your needs. Uh-huh. Interesting. So, new portrait, phone number, job description. Good work. The listener will also track incoming and outgoing telephone calls. I like that. Numbers you have added. And we get the new profile picture. Interesting. Is that a phone call? Oh, it's Mommy. Damn, I was really hoping it would be like voiced. Make sure are you home for dinner tonight? Actually, I'm heading out with some friends for work for clubbing. Please don't. On the news, they said it would be advisable to avoid public places. They expect another bombing. Mom, I get you're worried, but I can't just sit at home with you every night of the week. Exactly what those terrorists want us to do, avoid public life. We can't give up our freedom like that. Please, you won't have much freedom left if you're dead. Mom, I won't die. How can you be so sure about that? I could just as easily be hit by a car on my way home to your lovely dinner. Don't say that. Just think this ridiculous group has gotten you into nothing but trouble. What were they called? All right, Mom. Geez, Mom, I'm gonna think about it, okay? Thank you. Sorry, but I really have to go now. I don't want Victor to personally fire me. I have to go. Sorry, love you, bye. Okay. So there's her boss. So that explains the other page that we saw. She's planning to go out on Friday, which is important. And she lives with her parents. It's Friday, and Miss Carrington plans to go out tonight, and that information would normally be innocuous. But we know that she actively dislikes going out. People are truly creatures of habit. Maybe she really does want to go out, but this seems a little odd. What is she really doing? And she lives at home with Mom and Dad. So, now to find her parents' address. Okay. Didn't miss anything else in there. Uh-oh. You got O'Donnell. Harrison, it's me. Well, 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 look who it is. I knew this moment would come one day, but you've caught me by surprise. Harrison, ever since we first made out in that clear night on the Stelligen Greenfield, I knew it was destiny. I know you never really meant to. Will you please stop with your juvenile bullshit? What do I owe the pleasure of your beautiful voice? You miss me, so this is why you did it, to make me call you back again. The heck are you talking about? Well, come on, don't play dumb, great administrator. I'm talking about the thought page you so generously volunteered to maintain. Ah, so he maintains it now. Oh boy. Maybe because of the same reason you bailed out of Thought all of a sudden. Thought didn't do shit anymore since Abe disappeared, but turning it around that way made a damn fine excuse for you to bail out on the two of us, huh? Maybe then because you disgraced Thought by hiding all the articles on the Thought blog except Cassandra's. Abe archived the first ones because he didn't even want us to know. None of us could ever access them. I merely did the same with the rest because that would also be in Abe's interest, and Cass wanted to show her article around. Oh please, I know you deleted all your rebellious posts to secure your cozy job writing that ridiculous opinion column for the T&B. You know, it's funny you dare speaking of disgrace when Rosen is the government's personal bitch. Because you didn't know almost makes you the same in my book. So you really don't know anything about the hack then? Don't have a clue. Can you revert the changes? You bet. I'll even hunt down the son of a bitch who... Just revert it. I don't care who did it, I just can't stand our memories being toyed around with. Okay, we'll be done in no time. Never could say no to you. If only. Oh, that was cringy. Let's see. Hive's thoughts. Okay, so we need to go over to him. Hey, I read this one quite regular. I wasn't at all aware of it was our guy. The TMB probably didn't know either. Abe archived the first ones, so we need to switch over to him. This gets more confusing by the minute. Why do you hide something on a group's blog from its own members? Hidden agenda, perhaps? Perhaps? Okay, back to Harrison. Thought didn't... Mr. O'Donnell, what are you trying to hide from us? Thought didn't do shit anymore since Abe disappeared to bail out on the two of you. Okay, so back to Abraham. Abe disappeared. This one involved Juliet. Abraham Goldfield's disappeared, causing the group to be inactive. They are no longer active. Seems to me like someone still is. I mean, clearly. Okay. Seems that today's new targets have a common history, something more than belonging to thought. Yeah, former relationship ended it. And, oh, so we can also put this one on him, maybe? No. No longer a member of thought. Well, we can put that there. Okay. Meaning he quit them before they were officially disbanded. We need to keep observing him nonetheless. Shared intimacies with Juliet. Shared intimacies with yada yada yada. So I'm guessing because it shows both of them, maybe it updates both profiles at the same time, I think. Stelligen again, the university seems to play a major role for the members of Thought. It sure does seem that way. What the? Oh boy. Let's see what this is first. Can I... Nope. Safety of any citizen is of utmost importance. That has been the party's premise ever since 2009, and ever since it has been working like a charm. Take a look at the Trifleth. For instance, the situation there seems to be escalating yet again in 2008 much, and just like then, the nation will let itself get dragged into conflict. The Parisians will see the nation not as a friend who does the best to de-escalate the situation, but as an opponent who invades and seeks cooperation through force. Supports the governmental position. There's an unknown conflict. Okay, well, let's hold on to that. Do remember perfectly well, though, my name isn't Nostradamus. Let me foretell something. We will see a rise in acts of terrorism in the very close future. Who knows, maybe next week a bomb will go off in the middle of Fairview or Bonton. Hold on. Predicts assaults in the Bonton and the National... Yeah, uh-huh. I bet he did predict it. Whoop. Damn it. Can I go back and see that? Ow. Oh well. Okay. Let's go see what this is. Whoa. Wait, what the actual? The moment you open that dock, malicious code injection was detected in Orwell. We've had 47 attack warnings and still counting. What the hell is on that site? Good question. Is it always going to be the same thing? Yep. Okay. Banned. Interesting. Hancock Harrison, vocals and guitar. So that's an alias, I guess? Yeah. It's quite an ego we've got there, haven't we? Former members. Ooh, hello. So that's definitely an alias. Gigs. Got anything in here? Oh, hello. A friend of mine claims to have heard that Hancock decided to quit the band, but no official statement has been given out. Wholehearted thumbs down for the bullcrap. Gotta find me another fave band now. You better do the same. Okay. Ooh, hello. Casarthus. Oh, that's Cassie. That was such a blaze. Really love your new guitarist, Tress. We'll definitely come to the Freedom Plaza demo. I just have to get to know Juliet, especially since she is the one organizing this. What was the conflict? Was organized by Thought, yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. Right. So, okay. Interesting. Guess we got a little ahead of ourselves, but hopefully that won't mess up things too bad. What is this? New portrait. Okay. So we have a portrait for him finally. Anything else down here? And we've already been there. Albums. Not bad. Sorry, folks, this one's all sold out. Drop by one of our concerts to get one for free, or drop Hancock a line at the Media Punk. Okay. So we have an email address, which is good. We'll now have access to any emails coming in or out of this account. Good, good, good. We're the Carringtons, our family. Build a house in a Malloy Court, a cozy little spot in Fairview. Let's go back over here to Juliet, however you prefer. Funny, this is right around the corner from where I live. I don't know if funny is the word I would use here, but... Okay. Harrison's timeline. Let's update that profile picture. Let's see. This post has been deleted by the user. Deleted multiple posts from his timeline. Could be important information. First, the article is on the Thought blog. Now he deletes posts on his timeline. My, we have a lot to hide, don't we, Mr. O'Donnell? I mean, it kind of feels that way. Mike, why didn't you go and ask Juliet out right away, huh? No need for hiding anything. I can provide a nose correction just for you to make you look just as awesome. Yikes. Super jealous. Okay, so we've cleared this out. So what's going on with the listener? I see you. That doesn't sound good. Knock knock, Harrison. Seems I caught your pants down on that little page of yours. Confused. Why is that? Fine, you don't know me, and I like to keep it that way, but I know a lot about you. If you knew what I know, what you know about what this little group of yours did, you would find it just as hard to ignore those two bums might just carry your name tag. Get what I'm talking about? So the righteous hacker initiate will expose all information I got in you might interest the cops, won't it? I have no love for the government, but I will do what I must, so give me one good reason not to do it. Interesting. Great, now there's a hacker involved in all this because the situation wasn't bad enough. I wonder what this is about. Those bombs might just carry your name tag. Seems we're not the only ones interested in Mr. O'Donnell and his entanglements in all of this. I wonder if this guy has any proof of what he claims. Let's see. Hello, Mr. O'Donnell. Thank you for shopping at Semiramis Flowers. We hereby confirm your order. 1 bouquet. Total has already been subtracted from your bank account. Delivery will be ready to pick up at the store on Sunday afternoon. Okay, so we have a bank account number, so we can, I'm assuming we can follow purchases, maybe? Who's Angela? Hey, wise ass, this is the most pathetic blackmailing attempt I've read in a long time. You want a damn good reason not to call the cops, I can give you 3. You hacked my site, i.e. my web server. Last time I checked, this was highly illegal, something about glass houses and stones. 2, I don't get what you want to have found out about me. True, our protest didn't always go as planned, but since you claim to know so much about me, you should know that this was hardly my fault. What I wanted is all in my blog, not a word about fucking bombing people, only grabbing attention. Bet you never even found that, huh? Where are your mad skills, hacker boy? I'll throw you a breadcrumb so you don't feel too miserable. My Nick? I'm the wrong person to mess around with. Leave my page alone, roll it back, and then don't dare touching it again. I will get you, I promise. Oh boy, we're having a pissing contest. Okay, the wall of text. Oh boy. New portrait? I mean, I think that one's fine. Alright. Screw it, we'll update it. As soon as I get myself a handful of like-minded people, we're going to occupy that friggin' elitist university stone, that's for sure. Plan to occupy. Okay, there's an unknown chunk that we don't have yet. Grown really fond of the idea to start a band, maybe call them Enemy of the State or the Most Wanted. Music is an excellent way to add spice of emotion in order to make important messages stick in your mind. I already live in a trailer anyway. Lives in a trailer. Okay. Oh, come on. Can you please get more stereotypically antisocial? Let's see. I cannot even find the words for how mind-bogglingly stupid the government's plan is. Rejects governmental position. Safety of any citizen is the utmost importance. That has been the party's premise ever since 2009, and ever since it has been working like a charm. Yeah, but he seems to be more anti-government with a lot of what he says and does. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna go with this. Anything else would have come as a surprise. Okay, so we still don't have the conflict here. Is this a new Watergate scandal? See, Bruno, Watergate, and wife Alice investigated for accounting fraud. That's not good. What did I miss here? Leave a message? The government is scanning all the websites for potential threats. They make people disappear that spread rebellious ideas. It's vital that people like you show the courage and write about the truth, or Big Brother will come and find you. Huh. Dear Hancock, by pure coincidence, I stumbled upon your website. Frankly, your thinking and your attitude to get other people to think alike left quite an impression on me. I'm looking for people willing to join a debate club called The Thought, and I think your presence could really liven up the discussion. Goldfells? Okay. I don't know where you got the weird impression I would be willing to join some debate club. I'm already debating here all day. On my own, this country needs change, freaking action. If you have this to offer that as well, drop me a PN here. Don't spam. Thanks a ton. Wait, is this going for him? No. Feel a little confused now. Is this thought a blog, an activist group, or a debate club? Perhaps all three. Why not all three? Uh-oh. Club invitation. The thought our primary discussion will revolve around how people can best be made aware of the topic in the age of information overflow. First, we will brainstorm and discuss various options. Then, dependent on participation and interest of attendees, we will perform practical exercises and test sessions for empirical research. And also visit our blog online, which is all jacked up now. We're looking forward to meeting you and discuss a topic that is pertinent to our current day lives. I love that they put a meme in here. Minor update, we'll have a wonderful guest join us in the meetings. Hancock has been theorizing ways of political engagement on his independent blog, Hancock's Writing on Law, for several years now. What do we got here? Hancock. Let's be honest with one another, shall we? The first few sessions were not exactly full, aka fucking empty. So yeah, last thing Abe and me are going to do is give up hope, so we would be glad if you dropped by next Thursday. It doesn't matter who you are, we don't care whether or not you're a Stelligen. I'm not just a guy with ideas who maybe is so lucky enough to realize some of them soon. So Nina, you'd be very welcome at Thought. Ooh, the balls is Nina. Nina, so there's another member we haven't even heard of yet. I'll request clearance to make her a target. We got a green light. Good, good. At concerned one, let's be honest with one another. Oh, right. Nina. What a strange alias name. Why did it give me something here? Okay, what did you buy? People's Drugs and Pharma EC Pay. Very frequent customer of Bonton Drugstore. Okay. Either he values his hygiene, or it might as well be material intended to wash away a freedom memorial. Health insurance. Owns 2 health insurances. Outskirts camping. Guy his age, planning on doing something dangerous, perhaps. Oh, we have a location for him. National Beholder Publishing Inc. payment. Outskirts camping. That is one ugly place, but I guess it's cheap. What is this? Received large payment from TNB. I mean, yeah, $3,500. That is a pretty sizable payment. Must be the payment for writing the opinion column. What's going on with Jules? When I learned about Stelligen this morning and the 2 people that had been killed, I felt devastated because I felt responsible. I've spent 5 years of my life at that university. I even organized a peaceful protest at the campus. It has been the center of my life for a while, and to see terrorists pervert this place for their foul reasons strikes my heart. I feel truly sorry for anyone concerned. planned a protest at Seligen University. Where's the conflict? As soon as I get myself a couple of like-minded people, we are going to occupy that freaking elitist university. Okay. So she planned a peaceful protest. The other guy doesn't seem so much. Freedom Plaza and Seligen, very well it is. A pattern exactly as we suspected, but we still have no idea about the third location. You need to be diligent now, lives might hang in the balance in the worst case that we cannot determine the location on time. While I might have to conduct an interrogation with Miss Watergate, I want to avoid it though. She's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. Looking at what you found so far, I think I might have enough information to put some pressure on her. Damn, maybe I should have went with the other one. Yes, I think now that I've used this, then I can't drop this over here. Okay. That's fine. I still feel confident in my choice. Oh boy, hello. What'd you buy now? Okay, so the website's back up. Concerned one, that's Nina. There's Nina. Please reconsider. Guy hurt there was only a goddamn cop. They had it coming for long. It was messy, I know, all the way back to the thing I messed up organizing, but hell, look at the bright side. We made the news. This is what we wanted, what you wanted. Oh boy. He definitely has a problem with cops. But this goes both ways. Interesting. What did she do for thought that she might have messed up? I look forward to finding out. Overview. Let's check the other ones here first. Anything new? Here we go. Current course towards more and more surveillance. Our state of the nation's slow metamorphosis is it is inevitable that this will change one day, and it's damn well possible that day isn't too far off at all. There must be a counterweight to this process, and the answer can only be that the thought no longer stays in our heads. No, we will carry it onto the streets of the nation, become transformed, and by that, re-implanted back into the minds and invincible idea that we shall always be truly free. Yikes, dude. This is a great moment. I'm glad we finally get to action. Any plans when we will strike first? So an activist group after all, and now we know who had the primary say in that. Let's see. So-called elite, no offense, Abe. What a pity. But you're probably right, Abe. So what about holding a proclamation on a government building then? Sounds like a worthy first demo. Planned proclamation on a government building, roof it as first protest of thought. I think we need to strike into the heart of the everyday people. To really cause a stir, we should go for storming a Bonton Mall as our first thing. Plan to storm a mall as the first thought protest. So I kind of want to take this one because we got like next to nothing on her, and she wanted to go for a mall, which could very likely be the next place that we're going to have a problem. This Nina planned it. Are you sure? A mall? Well, that must be it then. That's where the third bomb will be. But there are dozens of malls in Bonton. Which one is it? Alright, if that is all we have, it's what we have to work with, so let's get this interrogation thing going before we run out of time. I'm actually located in the same facility where Miss Watergate is being detained. I'll have her moved to an interrogation room and walk across to cover my identity. I will connect to her via an internal hardline. Let's just hope that what you have provided gives us enough leverage over her. I will open a connection for you to eavesdrop after all this is your case too, plus we need all the possible info found in Orwell. Hold on. Oh, damn it. Who is this? Why can't you just leave me alone? Miss Watergate, my name is Symes. Wow. See, the blue hair is still rude. It wasn't me who hurt the We have new evidence that states otherwise, which is why you're in custody again. But that's not what this is about. We're investigating the bombings at Freedom Plaza and Stelligen, and I just want to ask you some questions. Cooperate, and it might reflect positively on you. Oh, you want to frame me for this as well. I must be such a busy terrorist I was right here imprisoned while I set up a goddamn bomb at Stelligen. We know you didn't trigger the bomb at Stelligen, maybe not even the one at Freedom Plaza. We do know, however, you have been in close contact with a group called Thought. They have nothing to do with it. I want to talk to my lawyer right now. You mean that boyfriend of yours? Yeah, we do know that. Big Brother knows everything. We know a lot about you. I don't need to call him then. Now shove off. Your defiance towards me is not advisable. I could easily drag your best friend Mary Bly into this, and then she'll end up in here for questioning as well. Do you want that? Mary? Do whatever you want with her. Go ahead. That bitch is not my friend anymore. What about your parents, Bruno and Alice? They've got a nice company, don't they? An association with a criminal case against their daughter yet again could hurt them badly. Last time I was in custody, all they ever did about it was suggesting I'd leave my position as junior COO. Does that give you the impression of a perfect family? True, we didn't find any hints at them helping to get you out by illegal means. We did find some irregularities in their books, though. What? Oh, you haven't heard yet? It's all over the news. Leave them alone, they might be assholes, but they're still my parents, they don't deserve this. Possibly, perhaps I can help if you cooperate. No way. I won't cooperate with a state puppet like you. Well, have it your way then. We have your confession in regards to that nasty incident with the police officer. You'll have to go through that whole process again. It's going to drag on for a long time. And where did you get this supposed confession? I never did anything. We know you have been talking to Miss Carrington about it. Have you been spying on me, you dirty little government fucker? I'd hold my breath with a confession like that, Miss Watergate. You're in deep, very deep. It's not a confession if it has been acquired illegally. Is that what you wanted to say? Well, bad luck for you, Miss Watergate, but we have been acting based on the safety bill. It's all legal and official. See? It's right here in your profile. I hope you'll like your cell and your cellmates. Cooperate and avoid this at once. Why are you doing this to me? Just answer my questions and I might be able to help. I don't know what you expect from me. I first went to the Freedom Plaza demo. I don't know much about their plans. We know a person going by the name of Nina had plans to storm a mall. Do you know which one? Mall? A mall? Yeah, a mall was mentioned once or twice. I think it was that huge place, the Circle Mall. The Circle Mall? Are you completely sure? I do think so. Alright, this will have to suffice. Wait, what about this reflecting positively on me? Your cooperation was noted. All will be dealt with in due time. Goodbye. I guess that went good. Thank God you provided valuable info. Unfortunately for Miss Watergate, I cannot do much for her. It just doesn't work like this. What's in Orwell is in Orwell, and acting upon it is mandatory. I know what you must think now, but would you rather not save these people? We did the right thing, you and me. Looks like the biggest mall in all of Bonton, the Circle Mall is our target. All hell will surely break loose once the report goes out, but I don't think we have a choice. Add the data chunk to Cassandra's profile, and I will inform the cavalry so they can do their job. Okay. Got to go back over here to Cassandra. Made interrogation statement. First demonstration of thought took place at the Circle Mall. Okay, it's done. Evacuation is in progress. Better keep our fingers crossed that we're right and that we're not too late already. Now all we can do is wait. Jeez. Security warning, unrecognized access to account. Don't recognize activity. All your FBTN online banking account now are unable to determine whether you have used this browser device with your online banking before. Okay. Knock knock, Harrison. The thoughts are free once again. We're not done yet, you and me, but first on, I must turn to another. You write very strangely. Hey, honey, it's me again. Mom, I just heard breaking news on the radio. They're evacuating the Circle Mall. They also told everyone to avoid the places around the mall. You best head home at once. Evacuating? Mom, I can't just leave work. You're overdue already. Oh, well, yeah, fine. I'll get home soon, okay? Thank you. See you soon. Be careful. Yeah, see you soon, Mom. What's taking so long? This waiting around makes me feel so helpless. But I really think you did fine. I shall... Uh-oh. We fucked it, didn't we? Oh, we didn't! A homemade explosive device has been found by local police units on the scene at the Circle Mall. We did it! We saved all those people. Your diligence was brilliant. Next up, we will pull this Nina apart and find out who was really responsible for all this mess. Really great work. Get some rest. You deserve it. Let's see. Breaking news. Explosive device found at the Circle Mall. After a sudden evacuation and thorough search, a device has been identified as homemade bomb has been found by police forces at the Circle Mall. The device has been disarmed by specialists on site. Although authorities refuse to comment at this time, it is suspected this might have been the bombing announced earlier by the letter found at the previous bomb site. We will continue our report as the situation develops. For the moment, it is strongly advised to keep clear of the area around the Circle Mall. And was there another new one here? No. You sure you want to finish your work for today? Yes. Global. Assault at the... Oh. Oh boy. Based on the data you said, we have learned the following. Okay, so now the bombing occurred at the university. An identical letter has reached authorities. 2 bombings must be connected. The Thought Group has held 3 demonstrations, locations of which seem to match the bombing locations. Thought is inactive. The bombings may be the deeds of a single individual. Due to your efforts, a bombing at the Circle Mall was prevented. Harrison, guest student at Abraham Goldfell's courses, writes for the National Beholder, left the Thought Group, rejects government positions, shops frequently at the drugstore, has 2 different health insurance plans. We have his address. He appears to have been an important member of Thought, and he might have tried to hide his past to secure his job at T&B. Immigrated to the nation in '93, seems to have founded a blog called The Thought associated with the group Thought. Was a media ethics professor at Stellingen University who quit in 2016, disappeared causing an activity of Thought, recruited members for a debate club. Former student of Goldfell, she worked at Rosen Tech as a PR assistant. We most probably caught her lying about going out tonight. We know her address. She planned a demonstration for Thought. Nina, she got recruited for Thought by Harrison, has an aversion to law enforcement. A protest in a mall was based on her planning. We found hints of her torturing someone else. She cooperated during the interrogation. Yikes. Well, this is getting crazier and crazier as it goes on, but I fucking love it. Like, I love this kind of like Big Brother detective snooping stuff. It's so much fun. I hope you're all enjoying watching this. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. If you did, please leave a like, ring the bell, hit the subscribe button. It does help me out a lot. I will see you all next time.